Acts 14 verses 8 to 20. Stand up on your feet. In Lystra, there sat a man who was lame. He had been that way from the birth and has walked. He listened to Paul as he was speaking. Paul looked directly at him, saw that he had faith to be healed, and called out, "Stand up on your feet." At that, the man jumped up and began to walk. When the crowd saw that Paul had done, they shouted in the Lycaonian language, the gods have come down to us in a human form. Barnabas they called Zeus, and Paul they called Hermes, because he has the chief speaker. The priest of Zeus, whose temple was just outside the city, brought bulls and wreaths to the city gates because he and the crowd wanted to offer sacrifice to them. But when the apostles Barnabas and Paul heard of this, they tore their clothes and rushed out into the crowd shouting, "Friends, why are you doing this? We too are only human like you. We are bringing you good news, telling you to turn from these worthless things to the living God, who made the heavens and the earth and the sea and everything in them. In the past, he let all nations go their own way, yet he has not left himself without testimony. He was shown kindness by giving you rain from heaven and crops in their season. He provides you with plenty of food and fills your hearts with joy." Even with these words, they had difficulty keeping the crowd from sacrificing to them. Then some Jews came from Antioch and Iconium and won the crowd over. They stoned Paul and dragged him outside the city, thinking he was dead. But after the disciple had gathered around him, he got up and went back into the city. The next day, the Barnabas left for Derbe. So here, one thing we can see that Paul healed that lame person to the power of Jesus Christ. Then the people start to worship Paul. That's one of the things. Here there is a miracle. There is a power of Jesus Christ emphasizing the glory is goes to human, and that person is getting pride, and that person is feel that that person is something else. That's the disaster happening in the Christendom. So there will not be a heart joy and fill your hearts with joy. So people are uncircumcised heart and uncircumcised ears can't be filled with joy. So if you circumcise your heart that to note the Paul, worship is not going to Paul, worship is going to Jesus, and all the glory, honor, and everything is goes to Jesus, not the human. And humans are really absolutely like a vessel or a messenger of or manifesting the power of God. So my dear friends, what you can see the miracle or you can see the manifestation of Jesus power. So never trying to glorify that person, because human being are weak. There is none in this world like Jesus Christ. There is no other characters in the Bible or even though in this earth right now is equivalent to God and equivalent to Jesus Christ. So never put the priority anyone compared to Jesus. Amen.